hope everybody's doing well, having a great summer. Beautiful day outside here in Denver, Colorado. I wanted to share with you an important idea on this week's Torah portion. This week is a very intense portion about rebellion, disagreement, an argument. It's the Parsha of Parshas Korach. Korach leads a rebellion against Moshe, and he's arguing who's supposed to be the high priest, who's supposed to be the Kohen Gadol. And there's a very interesting Mishnah in Tractate Avot, Ethics of the Fathers, and it tells us that there's two types of fights. There's the fights of Hillel and Shammai, who lived in the times of the temple, and those were l'shem shamayim, for the sake of heaven, and those will endure for forever. However, arguments like that of Korach are fights that won't endure for a long time. As we see, the earth split, Korach and his people, they got swallowed into the earth, which was a miraculous event. What's the message here for us? I saw an interesting idea that can maybe help us take out a practical lesson in our own lives. And the idea is that many times, like in Korach's case, an argument, a disagreement comes from a good place. We really mean it. We really think that something is better our way. But as time goes on and we don't resolve the argument, the disagreement, we move further away from the core of the argument, and it becomes more about us and our ego and pushing our agenda on other people. And this can happen in family, with friends, neighbors, community, organization, business partnerships, where we truly believe that this is the better deal. And then as time goes on and we don't find that resolution, we move further away from the core, and the argument becomes more me against you, you against me. And that's what happened with Korach. Korach, he started off l'shem shamayim and for the sake of heaven, and he really wanted all the people. He was complaining it's not fair. Only the priests, only the Kohanim have this special closeness to God. The whole nation is holy. Everybody wants to have that closeness. As time went on, it became more about him and less about the core mission that he really wanted to accomplish. So if we ever have a disagreement, an argument, a difference of opinion, let's try and figure this out right away and come to a resolution, what makes sense, or make peace with understanding the other side of the coin, what your friend thinks is better. And with this, we'll bring more peace, shalom, into the entire nation of Israel. And with that, we'll bring the final Mashiach. Shabbat Shalom.